Mama Salina for African Daisy, and it is another beautiful day, and I just wanted to jump on here and show you a little bit of the beautiful flowers and whatnot on my family's farm. So anyway, it has been really glorious to be home, visiting, when I say home, to be visiting my parents and my family, and of course seeing the little baby. It has been glorious. Somebody asked me if I miss Kenya, and I said, yeah. I mean, I don't miss it because I know we're going home. I know we're going back home very soon. But it has been really nice to see family and just be here, see this little baby grow up. And oh, he just started opening his cute little eyes a lot, a lot more. And so that's been really precious. And so yeah, so it's been really good. And I'm trying to think, it's been really busy, as in, when I say busy, just helping mom and dad. I just got out of the shower this wonderful, glorious morning. But I've been just helping mom and dad with the dishes and with everything. So I think we normally have about 10-ish or so people around the table almost every meal. So it's a lot of dishes. But it's been also wonderful to eat some good, glorious American food. I love my home in Kenya. I love it. I love Kenya food. But I love, you also love the food that you grew up with. And so it is so nice to be able to have that food. Also, the restaurants is kind of funny because Salina and I have been making a list. Well, even Brian too. Of like places that we're like, we want to make sure we eat here before we go back home, or we want to make sure we get this food, because there is just something about food in a different place. It tastes different. Yeah, so anyway, so we've been enjoying that. And what else? The weather here. Now the weather, I cannot say today, actually right now, this very second, it feels glorious. Like, oh my God, it feels so nice. The humidity is almost non-existent, and there is a breeze. It's still warm, but there's not as much humidity. So the humidity here has been insane. So that has been a little bit not as fun, for sure. And but so yeah, so I've right now it feels really good, but I've not been enjoying the humidity, and not been enjoying it's you walk outside and you sweat. It's just, you don't do anything and you're just sweating. It's very hot. So that has not been that fantastic. It's been raining on and off. I know they had been getting like really insane amounts of rain like earlier, but right now, since we've been home, I would say, it rained kind of on and off. It rained really heavy last night. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of how it's been going around here. But it's just been nice to be here. So yeah, today's not a crazy busy day, so there's not a lot going on. So we'll see how the rest of the day goes, but it's just been nice to be able to be here, and we're so grateful. One of the things that we've been talking about this week, and I just want to say it again, is just the importance of no matter what. I've been talking to it with my dad. I've been talking to some people at church. We've been talking about just the importance of like, no matter what our circumstances are, no matter what we're going through, no matter what happens in life, right? It is all about our relationship with Jesus. It really is. And he, like, our circumstances are not to dictate anything. You know, we're talking about Paul in the Bible, where he was shipwrecked most of the time, beaten. You know, he was just, his life when he was writing those things, you know, he had been beaten, put in prison, shipwrecked, exiled to an island, you know, and it wasn't this like tropical island where it was glorious and wonderful. You know what I'm saying? It was like it was not an easy life in that sense, but his circumstances did not dictate his joy, right? The joy of the Lord is our strength. It didn't dictate his insides, what was going on inside. So I just want to encourage us to not let our circumstances dictate what is happening on the inside of us. And you could be saying like, whoa, why are you saying that? Because you're home. I'm just saying it because it's true. Because we all have circumstances that we like and we don't like, you know, and it doesn't mean that, you know, sometimes people say like things are going well and they think that means that that must mean that God is happy with what I'm doing. And sometimes things are going bad and we say, oh, that must mean God is not happy with what we're doing. And both of those are not true, because it could be going well and God's not happy with what you're doing, the circumstance. It could be going bad and God is. So, I mean, I don't think Paul was totally thrilled every time he got beaten to the inch of his life, you know. I think he didn't like that, right? But he trusted God, and it was regardless of his circumstances, God is still who he says he is. So, and that's a hard thing to learn. One of the things I've been talking to my dad about we've been talking together about is just the importance of, in the middle of whatever you're going through, in the middle of it, not like waiting till you get out on the other side, not till everything is going well, but in the middle of it, trusting God in the process. And so that has been something that I just want to encourage us with, so that we can, like, in the middle of whatever you're going through right now, just trust that God is who he says he is. Just know that God is who he says he is. And the other thing is this: God's thoughts towards us are for good. And the thoughts he has for us are like more numerous than the sand on the seashore, right? That the good thoughts that he has towards us. That's a lot of good thoughts towards us. So don't get confused. We live in a generation, especially, or a culture here in America, at least, well, everywhere, not just in America. We live in a generation, in a world where people are getting confused by their identity. They're very confused. And the enemy is such a liar. And he wants to confuse you, to convince you that you're not enough. And that is just not true. And so it sounds so, I don't know what the word is, but it's God is enough. You are enough. God has created you to be enough how you are. Like, God needs me, Mama Salina, to be all 100% Mama Salina. I cannot be someone else. Okay? So that same way with you, God created you. You got to be all you are to be. Like, Salina has to be 100% who she is. And some people like that, some people don't, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, that just shows their character, not yours, right? You know, if you are walking with God and you are loving people, and let's just, you know, then how people react to you has more to do with their spirit clashing with the spirit that's within you. And if God is within you, right? So then that's a, you know, oftentimes, if somebody just doesn't like you for no apparent reason, they don't even know you, but they just don't like you, it's because the demonic spirit doesn't like the God spirit that's in you, okay? So, but you gotta have him in you. You gotta be walking with God. So let's walk with God. Let's trust him in the process. And, you know, we have things, you know, Brian and I have things that and Brian, Salina and I, we have things we're walking through. But there's a point of saying, okay, God, let's trust you in this process. Let's trust you and know that you are who you say you are. So no matter who we are, we have things, right? And so I just want to encourage us that that God is on the move. God is moving. And yeah, I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update, and I don't know if you see the back here. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love my parents' place. It's so beautiful. They just do a really great job at keeping it nice, and it inspires us, Brian and I, with our place to have a very nice, beautiful place. So, and yeah, so it's been glorious to be here, and I hope that you are having a great, what is this? This is Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you're you're gonna have a great week. Okay, let's choose to have a great week. And I'm trying to think what else I could say. So yeah, so that's what we've been up to, and you can let me know in the comments what you guys have been up to, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.